Tarraxa, Tarraxinha, Tarraxo.
Is that short version?
Okay, I tried this in a short version. Okay, this is only in my, I guess, opinion and to the knowledge that I have. Of course, Tarraxinha coming from Angola, this original dance of Tarraxinha, maybe particularly like the original dance of Kizomba, and then this evolution of kind of listening to different music and the inspiration you get, you kind of had this urban keys way of dancing. You know, I feel it's like suave, you know? It's like his rolled up, and he'd be like, he'd do something, you know, and the girl's like happy in his arms, smiling, and then he has his syncopation, and then she looks. Swap. Yes. So with Tarraxinha, you sort of had this music from Angola made by either DJs, producers in Angola or also in Portugal. They have this music, the boom boom kind of Tarraxa that you hear. This is labeled Tarraxo. So Gwani and Kizzy making this dance sort of popular with their style. We tend to put this way of dancing of Tarraxo on this music called Tarraxo made by producers in Angola and Portugal. Or I can change my name to match the song. So then you have Tarraxinha and Tarraxa. For me, they are the same thing. To my knowledge, in Angola, they will call it as Tarraxinha, or they can also call it as Tarraxa. So yes, with an understanding of the verb Tarraxa, and first person, for instance, Tarraxo, third person, Tarraxa, you have these two verb conjugations that are just, in my opinion, verb conjugations, but Angola puts Tarraxa also with the dance of Tarraxinha. So this misconception that Tarraxinha is small and Tarraxa is big, for me is a misconception, not true. Me personally, I don't necessarily like urban Tarraxa. I wouldn't necessarily want urban Simba or anything that could come after this, just putting urban at the beginning of things. So for me to end, Tarraxinha, Tarraxa, sort of the same things because Angola uses these two words interchangeably, but there's not a dance for Tarraxo. So I also understand that in Angola maybe they have the Tarraxo music and they may dance Afrobeats to it. We just have this evolution of the dance that we like to dance, and I want to respect the names, not dance Tarraxinha in this Tarraxo way and call it Tarraxinha. So we have to end Tarraxo, this music made by Angolan producers or Portugal producers or people with let's say an Angolan origin. They make this music Tarraxo, and so this dance, Gwani and Kizzy have put this dance way of dancing on this term Tarraxo, and so voila, you have the understanding, in my opinion, to my knowledge of Tarraxinha, Tarraxa, Tarraxo.
And then to talk about the dance itself, Tarraxinha is typically a dance of hips, and originally was who can turn the other person on first, right? And it started to progress, and then it was more musical, but still it was just with the hips. And then now in Tarraxo, we're walking around now. We're not just staying in place and dancing in hips. Now it's isolations in hips, and also riding and walking around as well, just to talk about the dance as well.
Wow, and this forcibly makes them different, and you don't want to use the same name for two different things that are not alike. For me, maybe advice for these that follows is to really try to dance with the music that you're listening to. We have all of these different styles, and for me, that's what I love about Kizomba is I can actually dance Kizomba, and this feeling, this way of moving, this jinga, this feeling is completely different from when I did Simba. And so as advice to adapt your body to the dance that you're doing, saying that Kizomba is this feeling, I really change and I have a different attitude and feeling for Simba. When I'm listening to Ghetto Zouk, it has a nice melody, some songs have this nice flow. I love dancing on the voice, and so I try to keep this energy and this way of leading that matches the energy of the song. Don't worry, be right. Then let's say we go to instrumental or instrumental style of music. my body posture, the way that I dance changes to match this style of music, because you wouldn't want to dance this way of instrumental on ghetto zouk or on the soft and sweet music or the term that you may have heard yourself. And then progressing, then let's just say you have actual Tarraxinha music. I'm actually dancing Tarraxinha and enjoying the hip isolations at the lower body. And then Tarraxo, this music makes me feel different, so I change my energy that is completely different from the previous dances that I've listed before. My advice is to really put the music in first, really try to learn how to dance with the music and not just have this music that's playing that causes you to move, but then you just dance on a tempo, or then you don't dance in the song. You, as Laurent would say, like you want to dance in the song and not on top of the song.
The things that you said that I really liked, one time he was like, make sure that if you want to dance something, that it's almost like your body is creating the music. It's almost like your body is creating the music. And he said that I was, ooh, golden nuggets. So instead of just like dancing on top of it, this is what he means by dance in it, is if you were to watch someone move, it's almost the exact same as the sound that you're hearing in the song. One thing I would say for the follows is to definitely be just as aware of the music as the leads are. Because a lot of times when you're following, you just like shut off. You're like, I don't have to think and I can just dance. You hear follows say that all the time, but the more you are aware of the music, the easier it's gonna be for you to connect, not only with the music, but with your partner. The other thing that I would say for the follows is you are in control of the way that you look. I remember I was dancing, I took a private with Laurent and Adeline, and she was like, you're in control of the way you look. Yeah, he can lead you, but you are in control of the way that you look. And so also embodying a little bit more confidence in your natural ability to move. You know how to walk, you know how to do your shoulders, you know, do different things. Confidence matters a lot when you're dancing. And then awareness of the music so you can connect better with your partner. And the other thing is, I would say, be more aware of where your weight is. That's the biggest thing in my opinion for followers.
That's the main thing, for that experience. Dancing with different follows, yes, how they manage their weight, that affects the dance hugely. Keeping your axis.
Yeah? A lot of times when he's talking about the bad examples, this is what you guys do. Does that make sense? You see a difference here? But this is what you always want to do. So I'm transferring my weight, as he said, I'm going into the ground, but I'm still switching my hips. So this is homework for you guys. Go home, grab a book.